Today is the 8th of September 2017, Friday. Back at it again. Took an opportunity here. Try to take, what is that, 12 ticks maybe. So, see what happens. Seems like market's kind of sideways. And my target was just hit. Okay, so I'll look for another opportunity there. Um, Market's kind of sideways right now. All the index, I think, all the quarterly expiration, contract expiration, I think it's rolling over to the next contract, meaning the S&Ps, what's that, gold and all that good stuff. Let me see, pull the futures here. I think all of these guys right here are rolling over. Let's just pick on one here. Yep, looks like they are. It's already September because this one is the next contract is already at 270 and that's 234. Just look at gold real quick. Gold is probably more likely the same way. Yep. Wait, no, gold is on a monthly. Sorry. Let's see. Can't think of any. I think these guys are also on a quarterly basis. Let's check this one out. Volume. Yes, so this one's quarterly. You can see December is already trading at 105. Anyhow, yeah, so it's gonna be a sideways action today. I'm contemplating on maybe going long, maybe later on before the market close for a swing. And the reason why is that this is gonna sound bad, but Hurricane Irma might disturb all the supply demand for gasoline, and that goes. I think that's what maybe caused this rally right here to begin with was you have Hurricane Harvey um, as the first problem that we had, and I don't even have to, or that's kind of evident because where I live, I think about 2-3 days ago there was certainly shortage of gas. People are kind of just panicking, buying whatever they can get, and lines on the gas stations are kind of long. So that's why maybe this thing is going to move a little higher and take a couple of breather here, maybe to the next week or something. But certainly I'm going to watch these levels right here for potential buys. So I'm gonna take this out. It's no longer good. So anyways, yeah, so that's the game plan next week. I think this thing is gonna take a breather. That's why it was a short, 12 tick scalp or something. Yeah, 12 ticks. And just, I mean, I don't know if this could get any more obvious, but let's see. Let's draw a trend line. So I took it here because you have this. Oh, oops. You have this kind of triangle descending pattern. If you don't know candlestick, I highly recommend it that you just start just to learn it, I guess. So basically what's happening is that it's making lower highs and it can't penetrate through it. So I got aggressive when I sold this price right here, and the bottom of this one is what is that, around the 90s area. So I front run it. I'm front running the price basically before it hits that bottom, so I can be guaranteed filled. And if you're sim trading, it's important that your actual entry price or whatever are, you know, getting or at least the price are passing beyond what your target is. Because in reality, these are the things that you as far as problems are concerned, this is the kind of problem that you'll run into when you go with live money. Suddenly, um, you know, your targets are not getting hit, and you wonder why. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like, for instance, the low of this one is 89. So let's just say your target's at 89, and suddenly the price goes there, doesn't fill you, and then just goes out of your way, and then you move your for a break even stop, and you get stopped out, and suddenly you have a lot of break even trade, and you're gonna wonder why that's happening. And that's one of the reasons is that sometimes no one's just gonna hit your bid right there, or pretty much your target won't get hit, just because in real money he has to kind of go beyond the price before your target would get hit. So basically, if my target is at 90, then the price has to go to 89. For those of you guys that are newbies, he has to go to 89 before that your software will trigger to sell, or will initiate the sell. At least for toss, that's what it does. Because mine is set to my targets are set to limit, so that's the reason. Anyways, all right. Well, it's Friday today. I'm not really looking to trade this. I just want to be in and out. Right now, the current range is about 53 cents, so it's very poor. And actually, and this is one of the reasons why I don't want to be in any of this. Maybe later on this afternoon. Here's a 30-minute. Let's see. So you could see what in the last few days, that's all it has done. It's just sideways, and the wicks to the upside. I mean, the wicks is everywhere. Like on this side will be the bottom, and that's up top. So imagine if you're long, and you see your that this price keeps going down, and thinking, oh, it's going to reverse. Just to see it come back up again. It's probably the most frustrating trade that you'll ever do. But anyhow, so yeah, that's the reason why I probably shouldn't be even in any of this trade right now, just because it's just sideways. I think you have some kind of price rotation, or you got the big money guys that are unloading. I can almost bet that's what they're doing. They'll keep the range really tight, kind of like this, right? Because those guys, 50 ticks doesn't matter to them, because they're looking at, in terms of like $10, dollars worth of gain, not 10 ticks like myself, or small amount. They're looking for the big range. So 50 cents probably doesn't make sense, or doesn't matter to them, or a whole dollar right there. I was at 32. So yeah, it's kind of tight. At least this is too tight for me. Not enough profit margin for me to play. So days like this, you're better off just not really trading. If anything, you should watch it, because there will be momentum moves. Kind of like these candles right here. But as you can see, you have narrow range, and then just one big drop, and it just kind of plays around in this range. So, and what is that? 49.08, 49.70. So that's like 38 ticks right there, and that's not enough to pretty much practice my or trade my style, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this happened to have the range that I was looking for, so I decided to take the opportunity. So it's a one-to-one trade. This one was a one-to-one. I was risking, well, not really, a little over one-to-one. So looking to make 12 and risking 10. So anyways, all right, well, I guess that's it for me today. I hope you learned something from it, at least the rationale of why you take trades. And I know it's probably, it doesn't make sense for some, but and I try to explain as much as I can. Um, until then, if you have any questions, just either send me an email or just drop it on the conversation box or whatever. You know where to reach me. Until then, y'all have a good Friday, and I'll see you on the next video I'll put together. Take care.